Hello everyone, we're here at Matrikon headquarters in Edmonton. We are proud to announce right now the release of Matrikon Flex Dispatch. It's a new way of looking at data connectivity across the enterprise. A solution designed for dealing with everything from the low-level connectivity challenges that people face to OT, IT type gap issues, and also getting things up into the cloud and spreading it throughout the enterprise. Now with that, we have with us the business leader for Matrikon, Jason Fletcher, and we thought this would be a great time to get a few questions and answers from Jason about some of the aspects of dispatch. So Jason, hi.
Hey,
hi. So first question, who should really be excited about this?
Well, aside from me, and I think everyone else in the organization, there's probably a few people within our customer base that would be very excited about this. So number one, at a high level, the management would be excited about this, and primarily because it offers them the opportunity to get return on investment by reducing or increasing the life expectancy of their assets. Number two, operations and maintenance. They're going to be excited about this because what it does is it reduces the downtime of their equipment by giving them better access to data. And then finally, engineering is going to be excited about this because really it's an easy to use tool that centralizes all of their data and gives them clean access to everything that they need to see to make their jobs easier.
Fantastic. Great. So, you know, that kind of brings up another issue or opportunity actually. Because this is interesting to everybody, this really covers a large footprint of the types of challenges people have traditionally faced inside the enterprise. So since no one company can actually take or address the entire scope of what IoT, Industrial Internet of Things, does, or even just traditional connectivity problems, how does dispatch fit into the, let's say, ecosystem that already exists and that's developing?
That's a good question. So number one, dispatch is a completely vendor neutral solution. So it's based on open technologies that exist today, which makes it very easy to plug into existing infrastructure and align very well with what a customer already has in place. Then further to that, it has a migration path that will allow those customers to grow their infrastructure along with this technology, making it very, very much future-proof. And in the end, it aligns well with end users because they can extend the technology, extend the functionality. We actually plan to offer access to third parties to be able to develop against the tool in the future. And then that way, we can start to get some of the vendors who are very much specialized in their space, adapting or creating products or technologies that align with dispatch as well. So it's a very multi-function tool.
Multi-function tool, absolutely. Sounds like it. So one of the things that actually you bring up as far as the extendability and just being able to work with other third parties, one of the things is, so we've covered how dispatch will basically work with the ecosystem, so whatever people have, they can work with. The other challenge that basically technology companies face, and actually the end users as well, is that the technology continues to evolve. So we've got changing standards, we've got different security threats that come up. So for dispatch to be an enterprise-wide solution and be a long-term investment for companies as opposed to just a spot solution, how would you say that is being addressed by dispatch?
Perfect question. So really the way we're addressing that today is we are coming out with a very extensive roadmap that allows this product to extend and adapt to those technologies as they come in the future. So we have a short-term roadmap where we're already looking at technologies to bolt on, but in the long term, the tool has been designed in such a way that it will be easy to add on tech, protocols, whatever the industry might throw at us into the product as it goes along. We're also introducing or working on an agile, very agile roadmap, agile development schedule. So as the team is working on technology, working on the product, we're able to quickly add releases on a very rapid schedule, making sure that at least on a quarterly basis, we're improving the product as we go. And then finally, we're looking at adding adapters, which allows not only our extensive library of communication protocols to be able to build into this product as we go, but also to allow third parties to adapt and build in adapters as well in the future. So very much like an Apple type ecosystem where you have companies building technologies and products that align into this product and customers can get easy access to those on the web.
Right, so we'll provide some of the core functionality and it's always extensible, so
correct.
People can add extra. Well, that sounds like quite a robust roadmap. I know that the number of features that are in the roadmap that originally we started with 6 years ago, they're all in the roadmap, but I think it's kind of like the Star Wars series where you can't put everything into one movie, right?
Absolutely.
So basically these agile releases that we're going to have will actually just keep building out the plot that's already been written before this product.
Finish the saga.
That's right,
Yes,
yeah,
exactly.
with a happy ending.
That's right.
Yes. Okay, well then that's really great. So I think the final question is, we've covered a lot of ground as far as who'd be interested in this, what type of relationship will Dispatch have to the rest of the market, how we'll work with other vendors, the capabilities. So out of all this stuff, what would you say is the most exciting thing that you'd want to share with our audience?
Well, I think really what we're doing here is we're finally allowing people at all levels of the organization to access their data. So access the data that's particularly relevant to them. And I think that's something that just hasn't been done yet to this point. Mm-hmm. And one thing I hadn't added before was the fact that this technology that we're building on is extremely high performing. So it's proven, built on our SDK, our Flex OPC UA SDK, which is already very well proven in the market. And that allows us to create a very high performance, very scalable infrastructure for people. And I think really using Dispatch, putting the power of the data into people's hands, particularly in this era of climate change and globalization, it allows companies to reduce waste, increase quality, increase efficiency, and ultimately really fuel innovation.
Fantastic. Okay, well that's a lot to be excited about. There's actually a lot more that you can find out about this product and actually start using it. It's available on our Matrikon website. So if you go to matrikonopc.com/dispatch, you can get at all the information. So Jason, thanks a lot.
Thank you, Derek.
Charles, thanks.
All right.